like a Friday night.
One of the night show. Ladies, so we live in life. Quan.
Y'all hearing me, guys? No sound. Huh. Can y'all hear me now? What? Can you hear me now? Man. Well, good morning, good morning, good morning. Yes. What's good, everybody? Sorry about that. I don't know what's going on with the mic. Said everything was being fine. Hopefully everyone had a great night. Y'all already know we're going to go over a whole bunch of foolishness about the Baltimore Ravens. I just laugh. Just laugh. Let me say good morning to everybody in the chat. Zanger, first in the building. Good morning. Producer, what's good, bro? Good morning, good morning. Ashley Shelton, how you doing? Glad you're with us this morning. Jared Thomas, what's good? Yes, sir. Yo, Roy T, what's up, my bro? What's good, bro? King Blaze. Yo, Money Mike. Money. You haven't seen you in a minute, Roy T. Glad you're here, bro. Bosif Bostar, good morning, good morning. We are in here, man. King Lee, what up? Chris, good morning. Glad you're with us this morning, ma'am. MB, what's up? I'm glad everyone can hear me now. I'm going through saying good morning to everybody. D. Thorin, what's good? Garrison, good morning. What's up, Laval, what's good? We here, man. I'm good. Blessed and highly favored. Pickdown Sports, good morning. Boogie. What's good? Professor Walkdown, what's good? So let's get this thing started, guys. 7th and 9th. Yes, sir. Bosif with the first $2 donation. Ben said I was doing the Shadir impression. Listen, man. Shout out to Shadir. You know what I'm saying? Slowly but surely, guys. Slowly but surely. Best Nation donation. Thank you so much for that, Bosif. Listen, guys. AC was good. So we already know what's been going on. I know you guys. There are a lot of movement that's been going on. Yes, this is one of the big news. Adafe Owe is now a Los Angeles Charger. The Ravens moved off of him. And here's the thing, guys. I don't have a problem with them moving off of him. I repeat, I do not have a problem with them moving off of him. You get where I'm coming from, guys? I have no problem with it. My problem that I have is that we got a safety. And he's not even like a magical safety. It's not like he's like, oh my God. Like, mind you, we went up there, right? And we did 2 first-round picks. Coach was good, my guy. Shout out to Coach for being in here. That's the guy from Sip the Tally Films doing all the breakdowns. You might know him. You might see him a lot. You know he's been famous, been going famous. All the breakdowns he's been doing, been getting a lot of views on him. Give him some love. What's good, coach? Glad you're here, man. But I sit back and I say, why do we need so many more safeties? Now, people are making the correlation saying, well, it's going to move Kyle Hamilton into his best playmaking position. Almost like a hybrid linebacker safety position, right? So you're going to have a whole bunch of DBs on the field because, he's best when he's around the line. When you can rush him, drop him off in the coverage, blitz him, you know what I'm saying? Make him bang plays with the tight end from the opposing team. Like having him close to the line is where Kyle Hamilton's at his best, right? But here's the thing, guys, and I've said this before. You spent a lot of draft capital for safeties to then give up a guy on the line where we're already thin to then garner yourself another safety. We're not getting any pass rush. We're not. We are not. And you give away one of our only pass rushers. Now, mind you, I'm not mad that they gave him away. I'm mad at what they got in return. And all we did was flip picks, a 5th and a 7th. That's all we did. So we got a 5th, they got a 7th. From no pass rush to no pass rush. Oh! Bro, I'm so serious. It's absolutely crazy. Preach to the choir, Nitro. I don't understand that move. You make yourself even weaker where you're weak. Do they truly disregard pass rush this much? I want to remind everybody, too, there is a chance that he does very well on the Chargers. There's a player that we used to have that I did not want traded. That I believed if he was rushing the passer, one of the best in the league at the time, and his name was Matthews Judanoist. Okay? And he leaves our team with the max amount of sacks I believe he ever had in the season was like 9.5. And everybody was like, and I'm not saying they're the same, because they're not. But I wanted to keep Judon, and I remember people saying, we don't need him. He can't even get 10 sacks, blah, 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 blah. He goes to the Patriots, and the man goes from getting 12 sacks one season to like 15, 16 sacks another season. He became one of the best pass rushers in the league. Now, and then injuries kind of sapped after those first 2 or 3 years, sapped him of some of his powers. But wouldn't it be funny? The guy who loves jollof rice, loves to nyam foo, turns himself proverbially from, coming from doo-doo to hero. You feel what I'm trying to say? What would happen? I would love to see what would be the response or reaction from Ravens flock if this man goes to the Chargers and becomes one of the best pass rushers in the league. Because I don't see it from him. I stand on stuff. If I'm wrong, I'll tell you I'm wrong. But what would happen if this man went to the Chargers and turned into a Bosa brother? Just a little more hue to him, a little darker. What would happen? What would be the reaction? Will we just overlook it like we overlooked Judon? Mind you, I'm speaking from a standpoint of I don't mind that he's gone because I don't see what I saw from Judon from him. I don't see that. I do not see that. But I'm wondering what everyone would do if that happened. I really do. Mind you, remember everybody that's in here, you're spoiled. You're spoiled fans. Coach, Sid Talley, spoiled. Ashley Shelton, spoiled. AC, spoiled. King Blaze, your name is King too, spoiled. I really want to know. This team has yet to truly address the trenches on both sides of the ball. Pass rush has been, one year we're like top 3, and we knew that was not sustainable because a lot of the guys on the team at the time were older. They were older. KVM being one of them. So I don't know if this is a way for Mike Green to get on the field more. I mean, hashtag spoiled. But I don't know what they're thinking. I don't like not knowing what they're thinking. I even said on Twitter yesterday, I said, I wonder if this is because there could be something wrong with Hamilton. Now, I know people were like, oh, no, that's impossible. Totally understand. But I'm sitting back and always watching and looking how the Ravens make moves. And they do what they do. And when it comes to injuries, they never tell us what's wrong with a guy. We'll think everything is okay with him. We'll think everything is okay with the player. He's a little dinged up. He'll be back next week. And then it turns out to be a year-long injury. I want y'all, I'm not saying I'm correct. I'm saying it's something that, and I remember somebody said what Jeff said, he's okay. Jeff reported that Lamar was okay. Jeff reported that Ronnie Stanley was day-to-day a week ago, he'll be okay. Y'all remember that? So that's why this worries me, because I'm not seeing how I usually see the Ravens make moves. This is like a move right out of left field that not even I could have saw and I like to have a lot of foreshadowing. I like that foresight. I like to be like, oh, let me see what's going on. Because mind you, the Ravens don't pay me. I'm not getting paid in response to the Ravens. So I can be as honest as possible when talking about the Baltimore Ravens. I'm praying that he's okay. I don't want nothing wrong with any of these players because the way they earn their money. But it just seems weird that you're willing to weaken yourself to get another safety. And I know it's like, well, it will give Hamilton the ability to be down next to the line, which is a very plausible, very, very plausible idea or method. But I don't want to throw out that something just yet. Until I see him on the field playing, I'm not ruling that out. I'm not. Because when it comes to, I don't remember Jeff saying those two things, but he did say Kyle will be back soon. Yes. He said somebody had sent it on Twitter of what he had said. Coach. So you know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm looking at that and worrying about it the way I do. Because they are never up front with injuries. Look, bruh. And they're going to try to make up excuses about it. Look what happened with Patrick Ricard. Look at the Patrick Ricard injury. We were told pretty much not to worry about that. That's fine. He'll be back real soon. They're saying now Bears game late is the game after the Bears. So that's what and that was what they said about Patrick Ricard. I covered it. That's verbatim. That's a quote. I could play the quote. I have it still. So that's why I don't know why I like to look at every possible, you know what I'm saying, thing that could happen with it. Because I getting rid of him now, to me, just doesn't make sense. Even though I wanted him off the team before. Because here's the thing, guys. There's another guy right now that we could be moving off of too. And his name is Mark Andrews. The Ravens missed out when you could have sold them for high. Mark Andrews last year had the most touchdowns amongst any tight end. So his stock was very high. The Ravens, he was part of one of the best offenses in the league. and you knew he was coming off injury, but still producing at an amazingly high level, especially when it came to getting into the end zone. You could have sold him during the offseason and got considerable comparable return. Now you're hearing reports that they're ready to move off of him. Same thing with Owe. Everybody, right now, Charger fans think they're getting a Bosa brother, you know what I'm saying? One of those prime pass rushers, you know what I'm saying? Like his name was Watt from the Ravens because he had 10 sacks. And we all knew that a lot of those 10 sacks were fraudulent sacks. You know what I'm saying? But you could have sold him when his price tag would have been at his best. But you decide to say, now let's keep him. So now we're back where we started. Same thing with Ajabo. A lot of people told me they were going to become the dynamic duo. One of them's off the team and one of them can barely get any snaps. But now Ajabo's going to get plenty of snaps because Oweh's not there. Megatron, he caused, dropping balls, caused interceptions. There's been a lot of plays where he wasn't blocking well. The kid that showed up on tape. People look at all that stuff. Brandon 86, what's up? Sometimes you'll get paid based on what the people around you was doing. The Ravens right now are struggling, so they're not going to look at him like they looked at him last year. Just like Brandon Stevens. Brandon Stevens was one of the biggest problems for the Baltimore Ravens. Right or wrong? He got paid, didn't he? He got paid. How many defenders got paid from the Baltimore Ravens? Think about it. Went to other teams. Got the bag. Because they were good, because they were part of a good unit. Kingley says, Nitro, would you trade Hill and Mark for Max Crosby? Listen, you wouldn't even call me Nitro. You'd call me Flash Gordon the way I move so fast to make that trade. I would make that trade immediately. Immediately. Wow, how fast would I make that? You want me to give up Hill and I still got Keaton? And you want me to give up Mark when I still got Isaiah Likely and Kolar? Bye-bye. Gone. I'm dead serious with you. You would never see a fat man move as fast as Nitro would move. If I could get rid of both of them for that. Like real talk. I'm like, I wonder if Bateman is on the block as well. I don't know. And I said this, Coach, if you're watching this, tell me if I'm wrong, please, because I want to know. If I'm wrong, or if you disagree with me, let me know if you disagree with me on this. DeAndre Hopkins has outplayed Bateman this year. DeAndre Hopkins has outplayed Rashad Bateman thus far this year. The argument can also be made that Tez Walker has outplayed Rashad Bateman this year. How is he still starting? You got two receivers. One young, one mature. One reaching for greatness, one coming slowly down from greatness. And both of them, not one, both, has been playing better than Rashad Bateman. How is he still starting? At the minimum right now, if you're serious about winning, why is Bateman not the fourth receiver? He'd be the fourth receiver right now. It's not like I dislike Bateman, but I'm being honest. The three best receivers on the team that have been on the team right now has been Zay, DeAndre Hopkins, Tez Walker. Those have been and both of them have less snaps. You can put both of their snaps together, and Bateman still out-snaps them. And he has less production than both of them. He is our number one, but that's what makes it sad. He's our true number one. He's our X. I've been complaining about Bateman, Money Mike. You know that. I never said he was trash, but I said that he's our best all-around wide receiver right now. And I said that before we got DeAndre Hopkins and before Tez Walker. I said Tez Walker has the ability to be nice, but we don't know what we're going to get out of him yet. Real talk. Real talk. And I'm being honest. Jared Thomas says, Nitro, Nick Wright said after 8 years, Patrick Mahomes for the first time he feels like needs help. That pick six woke him up, didn't it? Oh. That pick six came out of left field, didn't it? Oh. That pick six woke him up, didn't it? Man, get Nick Wright out of here. He's cooked. Big teeth fingers after lunch. Do him greasy. You know Nick Wright was watching that and being like, that pick six hit like gangbusters. He's like, oh yeah, we gonna beat them. We gonna beat them. Pick six. Chris Jones giving up. Yeah. Want to play. But I'm being real though. I don't know how Bateman is still starting. If you're trying to get the most offensively out of your team right now, knowing that your defense is giving up everything on the first date, right? Why are you then not playing your best players? The same argument can be made for Falele and them. There's no way on God's green and blue earth that Ben Cleveland could be that much worse than Daniel Falele. Filet himself. Somehow he's still starting. This is my problem with the Baltimore Ravens. You play the best players. It doesn't matter if you like them. This is the problem I had with Andrews. We knew Isaiah Likely was the better player. They're like, nah, we like Andrews. He does so well. We believe in him. We're a family. Nasty work. It's not about your personal feelings. This is about getting together for one common goal. We have players that should not be starting that are starting. If you got outplayed, that's not my fault. You got outplayed. Falele and Voorhees are terrible. And they're not even giving other guys on the team opportunity to see, okay, they're really bad. We just got our quarterback hurt. Let's see if we give them if we give these new guys or other guys or older guys a chance. Ashley Shelton said 77 is a nice guy. Oh, I got to say something. 77 is a nice guy. And he's working really hard, Nitro. Oh. Yo, I'm dead serious, Ash. That's probably exactly what he's saying, too. The media was hyping up this Ravens roster all last season just to defend Allen's getting MVP last year and diminish Lamar's all-time great season by acting like he had an all-star cast. Even before when I said that they're not an all-star squad. Boogie, you watch enough of my tapes. I've been saying it, bringing it up. That's why I said the media is evil, bro. The media shapes perception till it's believed to be facts and truth, and then that is considered reality. That's the power of the media. Real talk. Real talk, that junk is nasty. Falele somehow was awarded a Pro Bowl. How? Even if it's an alternate. How? Stacy, I've been trying to tell him that forever. They said, nah, we got Derrick Henry. He can cover us. Even when we got Derrick Henry, what did Nitro say when we got Derrick Henry? My reasoning for wanting Derrick Henry was to take off some of the running responsibilities of Lamar Jackson. That's why I wanted Henry. And I said that the teaming of him and Lamar with Derrick Henry being a guy that is a human battering ram and the speed, graceful running of a Lamar Jackson would make a 1-2 punch that would force everybody to have to operate at the line of scrimmage. Add a great fullback, you have something that probably the league has never seen before. Not, scratch that, not probably, never seen before. But Lamar is the engine where everything goes. Keaton Mitchell, see, and guys, Justice Hill, good player. Keaton Mitchell could not find any space on the roster. Lamar goes down with an injury all of a sudden. Yeah, we can use Keaton Mitchell. Instead of surrounding him with proper talent and playing the best players. Telling you, bro, it makes no sense to me. It makes no sense to me. But this is the way they operate. Telling y'all, bro, it's ridiculous. What would you do when we win the Super Bowl? Remember the NFL script? They love a comeback story. I wouldn't mind it. I wouldn't mind it. Kamal Crush, the media, when Justin Herbert throws 3 interceptions, a bad game, he will bounce back. Lamar, when he throws 1 interception, Lamar struggles in big games. This is what the media do. Yo, people are saying that Lamar Jackson's having a bad year thus far. To show you how crazy people are. You have right now, people are saying that Lamar Jackson has been struggling this season. He's having a bad season. You know that, right? That's what's being said. I'm going to show you something real quick. Lamar Jackson right now, has a passer rating of 130.5, 869 passing yards, 10 passing touchdowns, and 1 interception. 2 fumbles. I'm always going to give you the whole shebang. And he's only played in 4 games. 3.5 games. He's played in 3.5 games. He has 869 passing yards, 10 touchdowns, 1 interception, 130.5 passer rating. Lamar's having a bad year. Lamar's on pace to break the passer rating record. Lamar's on pace to throw for 40-plus touchdowns and 4 interceptions. That's what he's on pace to doing. And Lamar's having a bad year. It's nasty work. Good morning, Heather McCubbins. What's good? So that's what I'm trying to say. I take whatever the media says with a grain of salt. I really do. Because they're spin doctors. It's their job to try to come up with stories on how they can get some level of negativity or questioning when it revolves around Lamar and the Baltimore Ravens. How many people in the chat knew that was Lamar's stats? Who knew? He's tied for 5th in QBR. He's 1st in passer rating, 5th in QBR. He has 1 interception. He's tied for 3rd, and he's missed a game and a half. He's tied for 3rd in touchdown passes right now. He has a 71.6 completion percentage. Just to let you know. But Lamar's having a bad season. Nigel Emmanuel Acho said the numbers don't tell the whole story for Lamar Jackson in the bigger games. He hasn't come through. The only games that are big games for Lamar Jackson are the ones that he don't win. If he loses, it's a big game. If he wins, it's not a big game. That's what they've come down to him. That's how they grade him. Now, last year, the Baltimore Ravens blew out the Bills, and they were like, beginning of the season doesn't count. Show you how crazy it is. The reason why I still think the Ravens can make the playoffs is because of that man right there. It's because of that man, Derrick Henry, and if we get Patrick Ricard back. Those are the three reasons why I believe the Ravens can still make the playoffs. Because we're not going to go against the best teams. I think what eventually is going to happen is if those three come back, Derrick Henry's still back. But with the threat of Lamar being back almost to 100%, him still be able to move, run, that threat along with a Derrick Henry, lethal. So we're going to be scoring points. A lot of points. The problem is that we got to look at the defensive side of the ball. Can they make any turnovers? Can they get some pressure? Can they get off the field on third and short? Bro, you know how many times it's 3rd and 2, it's 3rd and 5, they get it down to 4th and 1, they just go for it and they get it every time with the Baltimore Ravens? Every single time. I need somebody to look up what is the 4th down conversion rate versus the Baltimore Ravens. Iors, what's good? What's good? Good morning. Benny Lokini, what's good, bro? Let's keep it a buck. And it's not like we're the only team making moves. There's this move too. Listen, I said this on the other channel, the TheWunderkindShow, yesterday, and I said, I need Joe Flacco to become the biggest Bengals op in the history of sports. When we had Alejandro Villanueva from the Steelers, he was an op. He was allowing guys to hit Lamar, our quarterback, and then said, football's not that important. That's what he said. That's a quote. Then we had Husman Sada dropping touchdowns when he joined our team from the Bengals. Every time we've gotten players from these other teams in the AFC North, they have remembered that they are still from their respected former teams, and they'll do whatever it takes to sabotage the Baltimore Ravens. I need Joe Flacco to pick up that mantle and have that same energy. The only team I want to worry about right now in the AFC North are the Steelers. I don't want to have to worry about the Bengals or the Browns. Hence why I'm not complaining right now with the Shedeur Sanders thing. Because I know if Shedeur starts, then it's going to be a problem. Because we're tied with them. Tell me I'm lying. Every time we've gotten these other players from AFC North teams, they've came in like they were double agents. Like they're from Mission Impossible or James Bond film franchises. Triple, double agent. Trying to shoot you in the back. Screw over the game. Have a chance for an interception, they'll tackle their own guy in the air and be like, I didn't see you. All I'm asking for Joe Flacco to have that same energy. Oh, I'm going to throw the ball? Nah, homie, I'm throwing it to the other team. When it's time for the Bengals to play us, you remember that you only throw to the Ravens. I need 5 or more interceptions. We're going to count them as touchdowns. I need you to have a Jackson 5 of interceptions. Do your job, Mr. Flacco. Do your job. And remember, I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. I need him to be so bad that Bengal fans come into Ravens bases and be like, how did y'all ever win with this old guy? Curse you, Flacco. Bro, please come back. That's what I need to happen. Acho don't deserve a platform. I think the platform he got is with Fox again. Because it says speak easy. I don't know why. Okay, so if you go to his online, they transferred all the subscribers from Speak over to Speak Easy. So that's what I'm saying. I don't know if that maybe he kept the stuff with Fox and Fox is using him as a different role. I don't know. Nigel Shady McCoy said that winning is what matters most and not stats, which is why he says Josh Allen having the better season. Mind you, so if the Bills start losing, does he hold any of the weight for them losing? Throwing interceptions? Or are they going to say he doesn't got no weapons? Or are they going to say that his teammates aren't doing their job? See what I'm saying? That's why I don't take none of them seriously. Because they'll say that about Lamar. Remember, Raven fans will say that about Lamar. They're like, oh, Lamar need to do this. Lamar need to do that. What did I say? I said, if this line gets Lamar hurt, watch how bad this team looks. Now everyone's like, please, Lamar. Oh, we didn't mean it. We're sorry. Don't go 8. You know what I want? You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to teach y'all how to cry. Like a sports person is supposed to cry. Because some of y'all cries be like, not enough. Like as a sports fan, you're supposed to cry with emphasis. You're supposed to cry like you're trying to win an Oscar. People are supposed to see you cry and almost want to cry themselves. They're supposed to see your turmoil, your pain, and feel the same thing. So let me let you understand how you're supposed to cry, you know what I'm saying, knowing that Lamar Jackson got hurt. Let me show you. It's very easy. Take a deep breath. What you got to do is got to breathe. Take it in and go, no! Oh, God. Why, God? Why? God. I promise, man, we love you, man. You need a hamstring. We can go to the hospital. I'll give you mine. Oh, God. How can they do this to us? All we want to do is win. That's how you're supposed to cry and have the feeling of a sports cry. I need y'all to understand that. So now, with this bad offensive line that we got, if anything else happens to Lamar, that's how I need y'all working in unison. And I need y'all to put all of that on TikTok so that there is a wave and a big discourse that seems to sweep away the people that we have in power for the Baltimore Ravens. Straight up. Listen. You guys listen, guys. I'm planning. If this ain't a Cinderella comeback story for the Baltimore Ravens, we need to cry like we're going, like we got caught with something in our car that's not supposed to be there. Like we got those big funeral black hats on and we in the first row. I need tears. I need boogers. I need snot. I need saliva. And I promise you, especially if you see a little child crying, like you see a father crying, and the child's like, why are you crying, Daddy? And they just hug the child on TikTok. And they both are sobbing. Oh, Harbaugh's gone. I need you guys to manufacture tears. Tears will wipe away your fears. Yes, that's exactly what I need. Chris, listen, I used to call you Cries. I know you could cry. I need the mascara running. You know when they be looking like the Crow? When the mascara be running like this down their face? And they look like you ever watch that movie, The Crow? and they be looking like that. I need y'all to cry like that. Real talk. The color purple, Bosif? Yes. Balling. Hello, dearest friend. Just made sip the down, bro. The Denzel tears of glory. Yeah, just. I know Coach ain't gonna cry like that. So, Coach, you're bald. So you could do the tears and glory from Denzel, Coach. You stare right into that. Watch that one tear fall. Out of one eye, not two eyes. And right before the camera shuts off, that last one where it's been welling up, all of that, those tears that you've been fighting, that last one goes. Cut. Money ball. Call that a money shot. Yeah. One way or the other, we're going to get changed. I promise you. Real talk. That Mark Andrews drop last year was an inside job. I stand on that till the day I die. Yo, listen, man. I wanted him gone before that. Tear-free shampoo over here, Nitro. Listen, Horace, I need Oscar-level material, sir. I believe in you. I need you to do what you got to do. I'll have eyelashes falling off. Yes. Listen. If this year ends in absolute pain and turmoil, I will coordinate the cry, the cry tsunami. I don't know what we call it. A tsunami of crying, tears, pain, and guilt. And we're gonna make sure it goes viral. And I promise you, there will be changes in the Baltimore Ravens. Promise you. I promise there will be. Nitro, we're going to keep uploading these videos. Oh, yeah. Ashley Shelton, that one. Why does he want me, man? Listen, Fresh Prince got two cry scenes that to me was just like, it's the one with his father. He was just, I learned how to play basketball without him, right? I picked up a good jump shot, didn't I? Yeah. Right. I got a nice honey without him, right? Yeah. So, thank with him. Why does he want me, man? Yes, I need that. And also the one when he got shot, he took the bullet for Carlton. When he took that bullet for Carlton, and he was just like, give me the gun, Carlton. Give me the gun. Hy took the bullet. Hy said, you're like, you owe me! And they called to give him the gun. He goes, only a couple episodes later being Bad Boys and have every gun with him. Bang, bang. Money ain't a thing. Nasty work, bro. Yo, listen, man. I'm telling y'all, man, bro. Oh, my gosh. I need tears, bro. Michael Jordan crying. I need Tyrese. What more does she want from me? I need it all. Coach, I'm believing in you. You see if we lose. I need this. I need this, Coach. Don't ignore me, Coach. I need Chris just joking if this happens to cry. I need Lunch Break Hot Take to cry. I need Ing Raven to cry. The Vault, both of them, with Sarah there, cry. 410 Sports Talk, cry. Jeff Seabrook on his new show with them, cry. Raven C, cry. Flex Zone, cry. Rogue Power Hendo, cry. That's what I need. Coach, don't be that way. Yo, why coach doing me like that, man? Ignored. No, coach, I'm looking at you man to man. YouTuber to YouTuber. Raven fan to Raven fan. Content creator to content creator. Uno. To uno. I can't call on you, man. You don't see that we need help. Don't walk away. Don't turn your back on me, coach. No. Coach, don't turn your back on me. No. Oh, my gosh. I ain't crying about them. Oh, my gosh. Yo, it's so funny. The reason why that's funny is because y'all know I act not like the cuss and everything, but then y'all will put like pictures and stuff like that to convey exactly your thoughts. And you didn't even put it once. You put it 3 times to make sure you know it was plural. That junk is crazy, bruh. Listen, Coach Wildin', man. Yo, listen, man. Y'all was wildin', bro. Nitro, Mark Schlereth, from what I heard, will be a guest on First Take occasionally now. Uh-oh. Oh, yeah, he don't like Lamar either. That's gonna be crazy. That's gonna be so crazy, man. All this pain. I'm telling you, man, pain. Hey, Alexa, play Not Gonna Cry. Oh, God. Yo, y'all was wilding, bro. Every time we start having fun, y'all start wilding in the comments. Yo, Nitro and my brother Last be having me rolling. Bro, I can't help it, bro. Y'all be wilding in there. You make me laughing. After all this organization has done, I don't have any more tears left. Yo, shout out to you, Pablo. I need you to find the tears. Listen, let me tell you right now. If Sarah Ellison started to cry, I'm not going to tell you why that would work. I want you to read in between the lines. If she started to cry because of what this team is doing, there would be changes. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say. All my life, I had to fight. Yo, dead serious with you, bro. I'm tired of it, man. I'm tired of like, we're wasting one of the greatest quarterbacks' career. We're wasting it. It's not like this is Packers where they get a top quarterback every 10 or 20 years and they play for 20 years. Bart Starr, Brett Favre, Aaron Rodgers, all the way to Jordan Love. Saying like it's Packers was like, oh, we'll get another one. We believe in our guy. We're talking about we're the Ravens. We haven't had the best track record on getting QB talent. Much less offensive talent. And y'all are just willy-nilly wasting a Hall of Famer's quarterback career like it's nothing. Like you got years to spare. Oh, y'all nasty work. Nasty work. Listen, I'll do whatever it takes. I'll sing the song. I'll cry. If I need to cry enough tears to make a river, I'll drink enough water that my tear ducts will go work overtime. And I promise you I'll cry a river. White Tro, we need your tears. Don't worry, bro. White Tro gonna put in work. Bro, man. Didn't the Eagles get rid of Andy Reid after a playoff run? No, they had actually lost that year. That's the year where they had pretty much their best team on paper. Nnamdi Asomugha, they were coming from the wide nine, the whole nine, and they couldn't win any games. Couldn't win no games. They kept losing, and they got rid of Andy Reid. I mean, they had Deshaun Jackson. They had Jeremy Maclin. They had Shady McCoy, Michael Vick. Their team was stacked, loaded. I cried after the AFC Championship game. That was enough. More. That's what I need. The internet will never live that down, never. Zelly, we'll see about that. I'm telling y'all, man, that's what we need. That's what we need. If we can get that, we'll be just fine. I'm so messy, but I love it. It's me. Yo, they also fired the coach that got him the Super Bowl. Facts. And I don't want to see Lamar go. But if Lamar got to go to do what he got to do, well, it's sad, but that could happen. Then what happens? Joseph Byrne with a $5 donation. Yes! Love the content. First time catching it live. Appreciate content, bro. Only 32 likes with 130 people. Everyone liked the video. Shout out to you, Mr. Burton. You darn right. 130 people. Nobody even wants to like the video. We're supposed to be a team. We're supposed to be a unit. Shout out to you, Joseph Burton. Listen, Best Nation, donation. Thank you so much, man. Thank you. God bless. But he's right. Come on, guys. Smash that like button. Oh, my gosh. What more do you want from me? Bro, I'm dead serious, bro. Like, I'm tired of wasting these years. We got to get this stuff going. I'll admit, I'm finally on board with cleaning house. Yeah. Harbaugh's been terrible for years. Lamar saved his career. Saved his job. He's gotten 2 extensions since then. Big money. Bags of money. I want to remind everybody, Harbaugh's not cheap. He's making 17 M's a year. Third highest paid head coach in the entire league for reference purposes. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. But guys, that's another episode of the Wunderkind Morning Show. Thank you guys for watching, showing support, loving the channel. Please remember to like, subscribe, and the notification bell. You know how we end every show. You guys know how we end every show. You know how we end. We end it with a little bit of nostalgia trivia. Now, guys, this trivia is from the 80s. There was a device that came out that changed the way how we have fun. Changed the way. It changed the way how we have fun. It opened up a whole new world of possibilities. And not only that, it started a generational, let's say, device that till today is still one of the most relevant devices in the world. What device? It was made in 1989. Am I talking about? Bobby. Twisty. All right, guys, let's go back through this. Let's go see. Was it the hula hoop? No. King Lee with the correct answer. The game ball. On a fateful April 21st day, 1989, the North American one released it in 1990, the Nintendo Game Boy. The Nintendo Game Boy, the original one with the green screen, was released with one of the most popular games of all time, Tetris. The Game Boy has changed how we play games handheld, and it has had a drastic effect on culture from the 1989, all the way to now. Handheld gaming, direct descendants off of that platform. Mario Kart, Mario, Kung Fu, and I don't know if y'all remember that Nintendo game. Tetris was the biggest game for it, but man, what came to Game Boy Advance, Game Boy Color, the Nintendo DS. I actually had that. I'm an 80s baby. I remember when my father bought me and my siblings that. And my mother bought us that. And my little brother broke it. You remember that? Dun 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 dun. Y'all remember it? Legend of Zelda? Yeah. People don't listen, man. People don't remember like these stuff, and I'm like, man. Like y'all like they don't remember. Like this is like we're talking about it changed the way, like without that, we don't have a lot of things. Y'all remember this? Huh. 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 Bro. Tetris, bro. Bro, I remember when that came out, and it was just, man. Because Tetris was on the box. The boxes you got, the gray box, it was Tetris on the box. It came with the game. So that's what I'm saying, man. Just, Mad Junk is crazy, man. Just so much time has passed. People forget where we're coming from. And there's an old saying, if you forget where you're coming from, you'll never know where you're going. But I'm telling you this right now, man. I never had a Game Boy Color. I had the original Game Boy. And I always wanted a Game Boy Color, never got one. Because remember, when Game Boy Color came out, that's when Pokemon started to hit. Y'all remember that? When Pokemon started to take over. Then you had Game Boy Advance, Game Boy Color. The Game Boy Advance one was like sideways. So with a bigger screen. Bro. And the color had yellow. Some of them came in red. You remember then, man, Pokemon. I remember Pokemon. That I never owned the Pokemon game for Game Boy. I later on played it on emulators. But yeah, King Blaze said he had all the Game Boys. Telling you, man, it was something special, man. Something to be, if you're alive for. And I remember my mom and pop getting us that, and it was something else, man. And it opened up your world to just wonder. That's what I'm trying to say. Even toys don't hit the same. Toys don't even hit the same. Back then, when you would get a new system, a new gaming system, or a new handheld, it would just hit like gangbusters. They don't hit the same no more. They don't. They don't. They really don't. But guys, I hope y'all enjoyed the show. Have a blessed day. Y'all stay safe out in these streets. Please remember, guys, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, show support. And I love you guys. Stay safe, and I'll see you later for some Wunderkind Show material, okay? I'm out. Yerp!
Finish him, Daddy.